let's see what we can look at. If I edit this deck, I could look for all of my cards that I have that might be superior to some of these cards. Like Sphere of Annihilation seems like it should go in. Alright, so we could put in Feed the Swarm, Vanquish the Weak, and Sphere of Annihilation just for some real fun. Although I do have 3 murders. Oh, I feel you, Brew. Yeah, the summer flu went through our family, and it was a surprise, to say the least. Not fun, but manageable. It goes away. I'm going to take out a couple of these and put these in. And then I'm going to take out... one of these and put in that. Oops. Yeah, take out one. Okay. Let's see what goes on then when we try this deck out in play mode. Boom. Here we go. Well, we definitely got swamps, but unfortunately we got nothing to do with them until turn 3. So I'm going to have to mulligan this. This is too many lands with nothing to do. If I had a 1-drop or something, alright, we will keep this. We've got the Cull Blade and then Murder and the Gorger, so this is plenty. We'll put the Sangir on the bottom and hope for some faster stuff. Thank you, Mr. Vampire. Love a good Sangir Vampire, though. Hey, and we drew a 1-drop. How about that? Typhoid rats are great. Who doesn't like typhoid? Oh, we've got a similar deck happening. Would you like to attack? You would? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. And... our Cull Blade is out of control. They've got one themselves. Wow. Hey. Oh, good, Brew. See, I like the silver lining you found. You don't have to download this. This isn't your bag. I get it. Yeah, you can just kind of sit back and know that your catalog won't get any bigger. Can your mind crush your opponent in this game, Peacock? Good morning, Peacock, by the way. You know it can. In this game, your mind crushes your opponent all the time. Alright. You're making that creature unblockable. I see. We're going for it. We've got these unhinged vampires just coming for this guy's soul. And they're growing each turn. It's pretty good. Alright, so they're going to give this guy Death Touch. And then they also get life. Oh, because it's attacking alone. That's cool. So it's just getting everything. Can't be blocked. Got all kinds of stuff happening. Good for you. You've got rid of a card of mine. That's actually annoying. I needed that card. But his life gain is not going to catch up with the amount of damage that we're doing. I hope. We need a nightmare. Then we get things going. This guy's playing 3 colors. Just in my face. He's got this Reaper Talisman. Seems pretty good. For 1? My goodness. Yep. Yeah, it's really good on him because I lose a life, mill a card, and then they scry, and I mean, there's all kinds of stuff happening for them. Oh God, this is good. I think we win now. Take 5. Bam. Soul Hunter, Rakshasa. To the victory line we go. Yes. Don't you love it when it works out so swimmingly for you right there? Alright, and we got a reward. We're almost here. So let's go again. Let's try that deck again. It seemed to work out okay. Ready. Soul Rack. Okay. Again, it's just a little bit too much land. There we go. Wow, this is a funny hand. Honestly, I do it like this. We need to summon creatures, but the double compound fracture is fun. Uh-oh. But drawing more land is not fun. Needed a creature there. Or something else. Okay. Mirror Shield. Alright, well, we don't want that Mirror Shield anywhere near the battlefield. We've got a lot of removal. It's like anti-typhoid rats. This guy's like, no, no, no. You're never going to get me with typhoid rats. Wow, look at this thing. Alright, well, we're going to have to cruel cut that. I can't have a Lich on the field. Are we kidding? But we can have a skeleton. So many skeletons. Snow-covered swamp is sweet. I don't know why this guy's playing snow-covered land, but... oh boy, he's got equipment for days. So much equipment. This guy's like, I love equipment. It's my hobby. Ooh, gosh, when we get enough for this, that'll be good. Wow. You got that right, Brew. If you don't make coffee, at least for me, yeah, that means something is really, really wrong. You are sick. Peacock? It's a great question. It's similar to Slay the Spire in that it's a card game, but it is different than Slay the Spire because you're not, unless you're doing draft, you're not like building a deck on the fly. You construct your own deck beforehand and get to plan everything and then play with the deck that you've built. Now, it's... Aww. Okay, well, they had some removal. It's different, though, than that. I mean, it's the same in that you have... Okay, so basically what this game is, Peacock, is a wizard's duel. And we're fighting by casting spells. The cost of the cards is in the upper right corner, and you pay for it with these lands, which are kind of like your energy in Slay the Spire. This cost 2 skulls, which are swamps, and 5 of any land. So if I get 1 more mana, I believe I have enough to cast this, and then I'll be in great shape. Right now, I just have some baby creatures out. And we're attacking. These creatures have a power and a toughness, which corresponds to how much damage they do and how much damage they can take. Uh-oh, it's the Righteous Valkyrie. They could start equipping stuff. I need to draw something pretty significant here. Alright, there we go. Oh my god, this is so brutal. I can't cast this yet. I need 1 more mana. But he'll have to sacrifice a creature, which is so funny. I can do 3 damage to this thing, but it won't die. Unfortunately. I'm going to attack with everything anyway. And then we're going to get trampled, life-linked, all kinds of stuff will happen to us. Yes, that's a... Oh, sorry, Peacock. Good question. You can play AI in this game, but right now I'm fighting an actual person. Most of the time you're playing actual people. And so they've built a deck, and here we go. Uh-oh. Alright, I've weakened this creature to hopefully die to my skeleton, unless they have some kind of 1-cost card to protect it. Okay, good. We got him. Alright, Peacock. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Yeah. You got burned out again? That is a shame, but I hope to see you later tonight for some more dungeon crawl. Maybe you won't be burned out by this evening? You get to stack your deck, Brew, unless you're playing Arena. Draft. I'm sorry. There's a draft mode where you crack a pack and you get to pick 1 card, and then you pass the pack and pick another card and build your deck from the cards that you've picked. But this is constructed, meaning I've got to pick every card that's in my deck. And so did they. Haha, Brew. Selling that RuneScape. That's right. It's always there. It's an option. Alright. My turn. Nice. Okay. They clearly have something over there. We don't know what it is. I'm going to bring out this skeleton archer and hit them for 1 and just keep the pressure on. And then Hopefully they just don't draw a creature to put all of their stuff on. Oh, they got another land. They might have been looking for that land. That would be scary. If they play something, though, that costs all of their mana, like a big bomb creature, I have a little surprise for them called Murder. Or if I draw a land, I also have another surprise for them called the Demon of Loathing, which eventually will be their demise. Oh, okay. Well, they've got removal. They're using removal on my army, and it's frustrating, but not much I can do. They kicked it. It's a good card. I want to get that card. They're thinking. They've gone into the tank over here. Oh, yeah. Finally. We got enough for our big creature. They probably have... I mean, this would have killed it. I'm sure they have a solution for it, but you have to make them use the solution. Oh, boy. Soul Rack. Pay attention, my man. Or woman. There you go. Soul Rack? I need your Soul Rack. There it is. Alright, and then we'll do this. It's a demon. Okay. They're thinking about it. They're thinking, like, do I like the demon that they've played, or do I not like this demon? They like it. They're fine with it. Alright, it's their turn. So let's see if they have some insane removal. This is... Oh, maybe you can play it on either side? You can, like, flip this and play it as either a swamp or a plains. That's kind of cool. Oh, okay, they had a board wipe. Well, I did get a Sengir Vampire, so that's good. This person is building some massive combo. We don't know what it is, but it's there. Deep within the bowels of their deck, they've got a plan. Shatter the Sky. Alright. Probably has another board wipe, but we're going to get through him one of these days. Soul Rack is thinking. He's trying to come up with the answer. This deck is fun and easy. Like, all of these monocolor decks that they give you as starters are, you know, pretty basic, but they obviously lack some of the fun, like, card draw, or they used a timeout. Oh, maybe it just automatically uses the timeout. Okay. So we're waiting right now on them to respond to me using this ability. Alright, there you go. Oh, nice. Okay, I see. Well, then I'm going to have to sacrifice a creature. So I'll play this. And then I'll kill the angel so I can sacrifice the skeleton instead of my Sengir vampire. And then we'll murder the angel. Yep, I'm definitely playing black. When you're murdering an angel and playing a skeleton, you know you are using black magic. Okay, and then we will murder right here. They're thinking about it. They've got a response. They have this one instant in their hand that they're never going to use that triggers on everything I do. They've used a timeout. Please, God, don't give them any more timeouts. Soul Rack. I'm trying to do my evil magic here, Soul Rack. So we're just going to cast this skeleton, and then attack with the vampire. They used their last timeout. No more timeouts for Soul Rack. So we'll take them down to 3 with the vampire. And hopefully they have no more removal or wipes. All right. Okay. They got another land. Oh, man. They did have removal. Well, our job got a little bit harder. I'll tell you what, though. Sanitarium Skeleton is putting in work. You can't kill that Sanitarium Skeleton. It's very hard. And so, maybe I shouldn't have taken one out of my deck. Maybe I should bring another one back. The power to resummon it when you have nothing else to do. It's kind of like pseudo card draw. It's just it's not drawing for something very good. But if you're in a board state like this, this actually becomes okay. Got it. And then we have a Nightmare, which is an enormous thing. So we have an 8/8 flying, trampling. No, just flying. Death Horse. Nice. Good card. He killed himself with it. So funny. That was his way of conceding defeat. Alright, we got a victory, everybody. It happens even to me. I can sneak out a win. And look at all this. We got a pack, we got 775 experience, and we got 600 gold. So what that means is we can go to the pack. We can open this up and see if we get anything good in here. Oh, Charm Sleep. I like this card. Shambling Ghast. My God, that's a grisly picture. Manticore. There you go. There's a fantasy creature. Barbarian class. And, oh, we got a mythic rare wild card. That's awesome. What that means is we can pick any mythic rare that we want. So if there's something that we're really excited about, we can just do that. What is it telling me about at the store? Just these? These fancy things? Yeah. Yep, I see it. I see it. Okay. I got enough for a pack. Let's do it. Let's go to packs. Let's open it. What are we getting? We're building towards those wild cards. Ooh, we got Sorcerer class. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2. Uh-huh. Wow, cool. That's fun. Hill Giant Herd Gorger. You gain 3 life when it enters the battlefield. That is a big boy. Dragon's Disciple. It's a human monk. As it enters the battlefield, you can reveal a dragon card from your hand. If you do, or if you control a dragon, Dragon's Disciple enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it. And dragons you control have Ward 1. That's kind of nice. Hunter's Mark. Wow. That's more of a World of Warcraft thing, but that's nice. Okay. So we're building our way up to... Well, what is this? There's more challenges? I didn't see this. I thought I had finished everything. I did finish everything. What does this mean? I'm not seeing this correctly. It's down here. It says 12 of 25. Reward a white-blue deck. I don't know what these 12... What are the things that you're wanting me to fight? These again? You just want me to do these more? Because I've cleared all of the color challenges. Maybe they just want me to keep practicing or something? I don't know. Alright, anyway. Let's go back and... we can get a mythic card reward. That's awesome. Alright, so... Let me look at my decks. I haven't really built too many decks at all yet, but it might be something fun that's worth doing. Have I tried the white deck yet? I don't know. Standard ranked. Let me try a different one. Although Cold-Blooded Killers is pretty funny. Let's try Keep the Peace, I guess. But let's edit the deck first and just see if there's any good cards that we want to swoop in there. Yeah. Cave of the Frost Dragon for sure. Defiant Strike, yes. Yeah, there's definitely cool cards I can work in. Okay. Charm Stray is funny, but... not that funny. What is the kicker? Oh, if you pay the kicker, it taps things, but if you don't, it's just a 1/1. And you can use this to venture into the dungeon. What other white stuff do I have? Oh, wow, I have all kinds of white cards that I could add that make this more fun. Alright, sure. Let's do it this way then. Let's just start adding in, so we can just do this. And then put that in. That goes in for sure. Uh-huh. Just putting in some of the more fun stuff. Delver's Torch, yes. I don't have any dragons in this deck, I don't think. This is good. That could be cool. I like that card a lot for removal for white. This is good removal too. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just putting in a bunch of the Forgotten Realms cards just to make this more exciting. And then we're going to dump the Charm Strays. And, no, he's good. This is just no good. It's like a big you win kind of card, and I don't know, just meh. Almost there. Actually, what are the cats again? Let me look at those. Yeah, so they have lifelink. That's why you would play them. Because you trigger healing a lot with this. Okay, okay. Yeah, we don't really need that. Take that out and put another one of these in. Okay, cool. Let's try this deck out. Let's see how this goes. Just for fun. I love it. It's a lot of land, but we have cards that we can play right away, so let's do it. There we go. Ranger's Hawk. Uh-oh. Scary. Pacifism is so nice. Interesting. I think I'll just do this. I'm not going to use pacifism on the Hobgoblin Captain right now. I don't need it. You can attack with that thing all you want. Alright, there's the ramp. I will just block with the priest. I don't even care that the priest can pump up. It's a fine trade. I'm gonna venture into the dungeon. That one would have been good if I did have that guy out. Yeah, this is good, so we'll keep that. So, a treasure token. Huh. Alright. So, if you finish this dungeon, you get to draw a card. And that's kind of cool. You make it to the Temple of Dumathoin. I've always wanted to arrive there. Okay. He did this. Alright. So this means, like, if he plays more than one land, then this card's going to get out of control. So I think I actually want to just pacify that and just take it out of action altogether. And then I'm going to use this ability on my Charm Stray and venture into the dungeon. And I'm going to create a creature token. And then I'm just going to attack with my Angel. This way, I have an extra pacifism if he's going to ramp out some big creature, but he can't play like a bunch of land and then crank this thing up and fly it at my face. Oh, now he's going to put it on this other guy, his mana generator. Alright. Well, that's a thing that can be done, for sure. Alright, so we're going to attack here. And that's it. And I'm going to go ahead and have the goblin go into the dungeon. I'm just going to put +1/+1 counter on this. I should have done that first. That would have been smarter than what I did. I also should have played Planar Ally instead of venturing into the dungeon. So there were some mistakes made all around right there, but it's also okay sometimes to just leave a creature back and not commit everything to the board in case they have something really nasty. No blocks. You can do that damage, sure. What would the next thing be? Draw a card? Okay. I'm gonna do this and then just draw the card. Okay, cool. We got tactical advantage, which we can use to block with our 1/1. That's a good pickup. So let's attack right here. And then we can make a nice trade, providing he's got nothing else going on. Oh, okay, Brew. Have fun at your conference, my friend. Try to act real sick. Nice, Nick, man. Yeah, I only have the monocolor stuff. Oh, he's going with a bugbear on me. Okay. I'm going to block here. And then I'm going to tactical advantage like that. Okay. Hey, Terror Kittens, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just floundering around like Nickman is at the beginning of this game, trying to make the dream. I think I'm just going to do this and then pacify this for now. And then we'll just attack with everything. I'm not going to play that as a land. This is such a cool thing. You can play this card as a land or as a cleric. You get a little versatility there. So the dungeon that I could enter is the dungeon... Oh, I get to pick. You're making some food? Excellent. Oh, they've summoned this. Alright, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to... no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just do this, and then we'll attack here, and here, and here. And then we get to go into the dungeon. I like this one. So we'll scry. Oh yeah, that's definitely good. Okay, we almost have this. I'm just going to keep this card just in case they have a board wipe. Who knows? Alright, they're making that guy big. It's a 4/4 with, what, trample? And they quit. Alright. They've resigned. They understand that I got lucky. We've ranked up. Oh my god, bronze tier 2, everybody. I'm effectively a professional Magic the Gathering player at this rank. That's fantastic. Alright. Then, let's see. That deck was pretty cool. We could try that again. I added a bunch of cards from Forgotten Realms that I got to this white deck. And I'm just trying them out. New guy, number 57442 is your account, Nickman. Beautiful, beautiful. Big Bowser. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's Big Bowser. Oh, how do I do that? Let's see. It is... New guy, number 57442. Alright, perfect. Now, I am going to keep this, although it's a little dubious. But I do have a 1-drop and can remove something. And then I've got this. So, you know, I've got some stuff going on here. Big Bowser's not here. Big Bowser is asleep. Big Bowser. Yeah, I thought about that, Nick, man. I was like, well, wait a minute. You could just see what cards I have. This doesn't seem fair. Alright. Flipping all this stuff around. Oh, Big Bowser has conceded. That's the kind of victory that I like. When you get the simple victory. And we leveled up. And what did we get? We got Herald, King of Skemfar. Alright. Interesting. Alright, let's try one. I've got time for one game, Nick Man, so let's do it. I'm going to select my deck. You're going to be just absolutely stunned by nothing. I have the starter decks. Okay, Nick, man. I trust you. Do. Here we go. Let's see how this goes, everybody. It could be anything. All right. Yeah, we could keep this. He's going blue. My God. Vampire. Uh-oh. I don't like this. Another vampire. So many vampires. Oh no. Oh no. My God. It's out of control. Alright. Let me do this, and then... Alright, got another vampire. Vampire time. I feel you, Terror Kittens. I like the ones where everything goes well and you just win right off the bat. It is not... It's not the same. You're right. You want the ones where... I can make you... You have to fight, and it's a long game. What do I do here? Vampires coming at you. Special delivery. No! So brutal. I knew it was coming, but I still had to do it. Nice. Uh-oh. They're coming. Nah. I can't block. I feel you. Terror Kittens, that's the way to do it, for sure. Oh my God, it's an octopus. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Uh-oh. Man. For blue, you got a lot of creatures. No blocks. Gotta take the damage right on the chin. He's coming. Let's see. How much am I going to take if I don't? I can survive, but only just. I can go to 1. So now... Oh, Nick Man, I came back at the very end. Hey, oh, it's, this is constructed standard. Exacties for sure. Got lucky. That was a good draw, right? It was like the perfect draw. You drew the island, and I drew the nuts. Excellent. Good game, my friend. Good game. Alright, I'm gonna try another one, with this white deck. Bulbous Bullfrog, I'm just messing around with. I basically just started my account and got all the starter decks and have been playing Forgotten Realms and trying to see all of the cards I can. Let's see. This is a little bit not right. There you go. Now we have cards that we can cast. Alright, let's see what we can do here against Jesus. That's great, Bolus. Yeah, I love, Oh, I'm all about non-optimal plays, Nick Man. That's my style. I love the D&D flavor of the Forgotten Realms set, so I just want to try out the adventuring, Oh, I see, Nick Man. Yeah, you did have some guys that pumped things up. Oh, no. Gingerbread. We're in trouble. Oh, wait. I kind of have to play this the other way to make this work, but then I'm going to do it this way just so I can have a blocker and then play into this on the next turn. I could like try to get these out and then play this to pump them up, but the problem is on turn 3 I want to curve into this instead of, you know, a 2-drop. Nice. Oh wait, I can't block that thing anyway. I'm playing like a white aggro deck. It's fun. I just need a piece of removal for that Kitesail Cleric. But do I have anything? I could also just block with both Angels of Vitality if I get that going. Oh, mercy. This guy and the Knight's Pledge. Just going for it. Alright. I'll take the damage. That's unfortunate, but touche. No, not at all. He's got some kind of, yeah, and I put in some more removal, but, wow, you used to write Fluent Drow? Amazing, Terror Kittens. That is awesome. Yeah, all this person is doing is just trying to do damage as quickly as possible. What does this Rune of Sustenance do? Okay. Yeah, Bulbous, I am just adding Forgotten Realms cards, basically, is my goal, just to try them out. So I'm just taking things in and out. You probably shouldn't do that, to be honest, but it's just been what I've been doing. Oh, wow, Terra Kittens. You developed your own writing system? That is awesome. That's like Tolkien. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not making it better, Bulbous, but I'm just like, I want to try these cards. I want to try the dungeon mechanic, the dice rolling, the treasure tokens, all of it. I want to get everything going if I can. Oh, awesome. Oh, he's got me. So I can't block. Ginger Brute. White aggro for the win. I should have killed the Ginger Brute, I guess, when I had the chance with the two 2/2s. I wasn't thinking. But boy, that didn't feel good. Well, that's what happens when you run into... They got a good draw, but that was like a custom-built white aggro, and I'm playing the basically the starter. That is awesome, Terra Kittens. All right, let's try another one, but let me switch over and play Cold-Blooded Killers again and see if I have any better luck. I've messed with a few of these starter decks. Oh, this is good. It's a great question, Bulbous. You know, I like... I think all of the starter decks are well made, giving you fun ways to get experienced with the themes of each color. But I like Green Ramp. I also like, you know, stuff like this. You're usually blue, black. Yeah, I love playing dual color, you know, as well. And I don't normally play monocolor. I need to do that as soon as possible. I'm going to do this, and then that. Our vampires loved it. Okay. Go ahead and put this guy out and get him cranked with... Yeah, it is nice. And then I have this murder for them as well, basically. So if they do get something out, this will pump them both up, and then this guy's going to get pumped up. The synergy on this deck is a lot of fun, in my opinion. Touche. They didn't want that guy getting out of control. I get it. I need to draw a creature now, though. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like it. Oh, they're just looking for lands. Alright, well, I need a creature. I need them to get a creature, too, some kind. Okay. Now, here's a question. When can I play this? I think that I have to let it come into play and then murder it after. But I don't know if this is gonna... how this is gonna go. I'm doing this regardless. Okay, good. So they still get to fight. Does it do its damage, though, if there's... Yeah, that's what I wanted to happen. I wasn't sure how to get that interaction right. But we did. Almost there. Oh my god. My murder. What have I done? Oh, they made a mistake by playing this. I can compound fracture this and then attack with both and win. I mean, how could they know, but... Yay! We did it! Alright, we move up a little bit. Fantastic. Alright, great. And we get a little bit of experience and, you know, are moving our way toward the next level. Nickman, I would love to, but I actually have to skedaddle and run some errands. I just wanted to pop on and try this out, and it was a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm right at the beginning, so I got to get more cards and then make my own deck from scratch. But at the same time, you know, it's a slow process. Bulbous, Terror Kittens, Nickman, Peacock, Brew, Hunting Wall. Have a great one, everybody. Take care. I will see you later tonight if you're interested for some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup.